I think the Jets have something here. Let's do Tony. He's calling in from Long Island, by the way, and he wants to do NFL draft stuff. Let's do it, man.
What's going on, Matt? It's Tony from Long Island. Basically, the way I see it, the perfect NFL draft that we could have in 2022, if everyone falls to us, would be Evan Neal at the 4 pick, and then receiver Treylon Burks at the 10 pick. My question to you is, why aren't more Jets fans seeing it the way I see it? So,
good question.
My whole thesis is founded on the principle that the offense needs to be finished this offseason, right? The last time the Jets were good was 2009, 2010. We had 2 Pro Bowl caliber linemen in Mangold and DeBrickashaw. 2009, we had Faneca, too, who was a Pro Bowler, I believe. Right? The last time the Jets cracked the top 23 in points or yards in the NFL was 2015. Before that was 2011. We need to score points not only to win these games and give the defense a break, but to give them the motivation to play because, when they're out there all game, they're getting screwed, right? Plus, it would be awesome to make these games watchable. I don't know. The Jets have just been terrible the past 5 years from my perspective. You invested a 2nd overall pick in Wilson last year. Don't do what we did with Darnold, where we didn't give him any weapons. We didn't even give him a chance. He was running for his life his entire tenure with the Jets, right? Finish the job. Get Neal, finish the offensive line, give him a sick weapon in Treylon Burks, who could be amazing. And then on top of that, if you give the Jets these weapons, and you give them this sick offensive line between Becton, ADT, Evan Neal, Fant's been incredible. Moses, if we keep him, has been good. McGovern is serviceable. Other free agents will want to come, I feel. They'll want to come to a team where, they can come and contribute immediately because the foundation's there, right? So Neal, with his versatility, finishes the offensive line, and his versatility will give us depth on a team that has been riddled with injuries the past 2 years. Burks, I don't need to say it. He's a crazy good receiver.
Yep.
I can't wait to see him play. I think he's going to be incredible, right?
Agreed.
Now you might be thinking, what about the defense? They were terrible. Yeah, they were, but we're terrible across the board, so pick your poison. But defense, we still got the 2nd, the 3rd, 2 4ths, and 2 5ths. We have 2 seconds, but I really want to grab that tight end McBride. So 6 players in the draft. And then free agency. Defensive line. Go for Calais Campbell or Chandler Jones. You want a linebacker? There's Hightower. Cornerbacks. One of the 2 in New England aren't coming back, and Gilmore and Jackson. Go grab one of them. Or Carlton Davis, Casey Hayward, DJ Reed Jr. If you want a safety, Marcus Williams, Jesse Bates, Tyrann Mathieu, Quandre Diggs, Devin McCoy. There's so many options, but we can do the defense similar to how we did last year with late-round picks and hopefully add a few guys who don't get hurt. But the number one priority for me is finish the offense. I want to have a top 15 offense.
I got cut. But the point remain. I agree with this. I think the overall point that we're trying to make here still stands that that Tony's trying to make is fix the offense in the draft and fix the defense through free agency. Or, sorry, I guess maybe more fix the defense through free agency and supplement in the later rounds and fix the offense through the early rounds in the draft. And I like that theory a lot. And you can't be satisfied. You're right. Like, they took a massive leap forward. Mike LaFleur looks like a legitimate play caller, but you need more help. You do. You can't be thrown. The receiving core that Zach worked with the last couple of weeks of the year was downright brutal. Really, really bad. So they need more. I agree. You're not gonna find me, disagreeing with you there. I think you could attack that. Maybe the one that I might wait for edge in the draft, but other than that, I agree with linebacker. I agree with safety. Corner, I don't think they're gonna go as high as like a Gilmore or J.C. Jackson, but someone who I've brought up a lot is Joe Horn, and I know he's up there in age. I get it. But at this point in his career, he can still play in zone. And I think he would be, which is what the Jets run, by the way. And I do think that he would help mentor the younger guys like Hall, Eccles, Michael Carter II, Pinnock, anyone else, Isaiah Dunn, anyone else you add through the draft, would help mentor them along. So almost like when the Jets brought in Ty Law at the end of his career. And, I mean, Darrelle Revis really took his game to the next level after working with him. So I'm kind of hoping for that impact. But